All right, sorry about that, guys.
Get the scores adjusted. Hell yeah.
All right.
All right. Those are the scores going into this game. Jenna is here. I wasn't expecting her to be here earlier, so I didn't put her name on the chalkboard, but it'll get there.
I decided I wanted to show everybody what the difference of playing a long ball for lots of points was versus a short ball for not many points.
So it's a contrast of player 1 and player 2.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. That helps a lot.
There's not a lot of streams who are brave enough to do content like that.
Jody. I assume y'all already read that while I was gone.
What? Did Jody say something?
Yeah, he said those Texas carpetbaggers come to Louisiana and steal all the nice trophies.
That's not Jody.
But I thought it was.
No.
What's Jody?
Flaxseed.
Flaxseed, yeah. You are correct.
Carpetbaggers. We're all Cajuns at heart.
Yep. Should we turn on the machines behind us to make it more interesting?
Yes, we can. Pretty much. I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah, they're the ones. Those are the bad sterns that you have to turn on under the heads. Stupid spike games.
There we go. Should be a bit brighter in here.
Yeah.
Ow, ow.
After they power up in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Give it like a good 5 years and the lights will turn on. There's Ghostbusters. Let's see if Iron Maiden's there it is.
And of course, Spider-Man with its instant on feature beats them all.
Go!
Nice shimmy.
Every single time I shimmy, the only thing I do, gimme. After Mamma Mia.
Yep.
Do we like our Ghostbusters?
Oh, we have a Ghostbusters Premium, and we love it. We have it really dialed in so it doesn't play like a bitch, and it's a fun game to play. The ball doesn't hop over the rail to go to the out lane.
It's Uncle Leon's baby.
It's my baby. I've got it dialed in. The little right side ramp that loops around to go over the rail across the other side of the playfield works perfectly. It's like butter now.
The subway works perfectly.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I gotta say, when it was right straight out of the box,
It had its issues.
yes, it did.
Got the airball protector to stop air balls off the stand-ups.
Hurry, get the shot.
We left the flipper gap because we all just play better, as Steve Ritchie would say.
Game was designed with a flipper gap. We play it with a flipper gap.
Yep.
Damn it!
How did he save that?
Hurry, hurry.
How did he save that?
Preston, what song are you playing? Do you remember?
Yes.
Creeping Death.
Well, no, actually, I don't. It's the same one I always play, but I don't remember the name of it. It's on the far left.
Seek and Destroy?
Alan's our Metallica expert. He'll know in a heartbeat, but he's not in here.
The song that was on was the multi-ball song,
Ah,
not the song he was playing.
yeah, we needed Alan to be in here.
We always need Alan. A little bit of Alan.
Alan's making himself a cup of coffee.
Alan didn't know how to put water in the Keurig really fast for just 1 cup, and I was like,
Which multi-ball were you in, Preston?
Take
Was
your
I
cup,
in? I was in
and
Sparky.
you just fill it with water and pour it in there. You have
Sparky multi-ball. So was that Ride the Lightning?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's Ride the Lightning. Alan can definitely confirm that.
We'll find out. Yeah, so let it be written. Ride the lightning is the answer.
Also, where is it?
Twilight Zone?
Yes.
We built it
Yeah.
that fast.
It's at my house. I bought it. Yeah.
Sold it to Alan for $500.
No.
Yeah.
500,000.
The Twilight Zone that we were going to rebuild is now on its way. Well, it should be there by now. It's in Houma, Louisiana, near New Orleans, and Josh is going to rebuild it. He took on the challenge. After we got it here, we decided that it wasn't that much of an upgrade compared to the one we have already, so it really
Wasn't
wouldn't be
worth
worth
our time.
Yeah. Our Twilight Zone's really nice. And
It-
even though this one has a brand new clear-coated playfield
And a brand new cabinet.
the rest of the stuff,
Was just under
yeah,
ours.
we like ours better.
So
It's a question.
That means ours isn't going, and I know every shot.
Yeah, Spider-Man can be a very easy game, especially if it still has that center post in it. In Spider-Man will play very easy compared to Ghostbusters. Even with the post out, Spider-Man plays easy.
Listen, I prefer Spider-Man with post.
Okay.
yes, does the Spider-Man you played, does it still have the post? We took it out of ours.
I wish you didn't.
I think it's a much better game without the post.
I agree.
What do you think about shoes?
Ah! You have so many Converse. Why'd you get new ones?
Because I have been asking for a white pair of high tops for 2 years, and I saw the opportunity and I took it.
Player 4.
For whom the bell tolls.
So are Alan and Jenna going to play together?
I guess.
It's going to be the
Montlas
Montlas and the
versus-
Robertsons?
Yep.
All right.
Once again.
So after this game, we're going to have a
All right.
two-player
Let me go
game.
ahead and add Jenna in. Speaking of,
Let's see.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it has the post.
Can you
Just
please
got
hit
it
something?
delivered to the office so we can make
That works,
some
I
tweaks.
guess.
All right.
It is a good tweak. to
Play.
make.
You can play it with the post all you want. It is there. I mean, it was designed with the post. Generally, we play games as they're designed, but we also like to make them harder, if anything, not easier. So
Yeah, on a lot of our tournaments, Spider-Man was one of the longest playing games, so we took that out to make it play more evenly.
Spider-Man can play for a long time. So we play so many tournaments. We set our Spider-Man up like it is in most tournaments if you run into it. Outlanes are all the way up. If there's even a post that we didn't even flat out just remove it.
Wow.
And we took the center post out.
Player 2.
You're up.
Hey, welcome to my life.
Yeah, house ball. I think I got 1 foot.
It's a fun time. It's Alan.
It's Alan.
It's Alan.
Big deal.
No big deal.
I have a lot of energy tonight. I'm sorry.
So we had to move our camera input from this camera over here, which is where you guys normally are,
Yeah.
to over,
We're over.
to over there. Yeah.
Oh, I've been looking at this one.
So
Hey, everybody.
what you didn't see during our move was that the monitor
monitor went
that the other cameras attached to that we're normally looking at
It
fell with the monitor, and when the cord ripped out, I'm thinking the port on the camera might have broken.
Oh, wow.
So there's a slight chance that we are out of camera at this point.
That would not be good.
So if anyone wants a
Hey, if anyone wants to give us a sweet, sweet new camera,
We'll
I will
get a
make you
Sony-
a batch of lemon squares the next time I see you.
Sony Handycam HDR CX405, we're selling this Pinball Mafia used on screen. Here we go.
Oh, outside.
Yeah,
We'll
signed
all
by
sign
Alan.
It. It'll be in an actual gold Sharpie.
Yeah, only $250 to get you a brand new.
You know, I feel like it's gonna be worth it. But if someone wants to give us a new camera, I'm willing to make them a batch of lemon squares.
That sucks.
I'll only buy it if Alan doesn't sign it.
Ethan!
That really sucks.
Huh?
That really
I
sucks.
know, because I already signed it, dude. So.
It's fine, I'll sign over it.
By the way, did anyone Thank you, Cheesy Wiz, for the follow.
I have not.
Thank you
very
so much for the
Thank you,
follow.
Cheesy Wiz.
Look forward to seeing you every week, my friend. We appreciate it. Oh, what a night. So, this week,
Oh, yeah.
yesterday even,
Something happened.
IFPA Louisiana State Champion. This guy right here. Woo, woo. Yeah, tooting my own horn
Second
there.
place.
Second place right here. Alternate if I get.
If something were to mysteriously happen to him.
Yeah, we don't know why that would happen, but then he's able to go. But until then, I will see you guys
Yeah.
in Nationals.
In this-
Yeah. So I'll put
It's
these
in
up there.
Denver this year.
With
not
my other
Vegas.
ones. I'm excited about it. Denver, Colorado. Haven't been there in a long time.
No, absolutely not. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Cool topper, bro.
Thanks.
My
like it on
anxiety
either place.
just shot through the room.
I don't like it on either place.
See, that one's fine because like the surface area, there's not a lot of surface area out there.
Yeah, I was talking to Robert today about that. Congratulations to Robert Byers for winning Texas.
Oh, sweet.
Hey, we know him.
Who did he
He's a
play? Who did he
nice
play in the
guy.
finals?
Phil.
Phil
Phil
Grimaldi.
Grimaldi in the final.
Philip J.
Very
Grimaldi.
last game was Kiss. And Robert,
New one or old
the
one?
new one, and Robert tore it up. I think he had 176 million, and on ball 3, Phil walked up with like only 30 or 40 million. He had a long road to go.
Aw.
Damn. Poor Phil.
Robert ended
But
up taking-
congratulations to Robert.
Exactly.
The thing is with Phil is that he already knows he's good. He doesn't need the ego.
Damn it. That's not going to give me the attabout. That's
Neither one do. Robert,
Robert's
Phil,
damn good, yeah. I knocked Robert out
Colin.
of Houston one time, and it was very
Oh, yeah.
satisfying.
Ethan
because I
said-
know how good of a player he is.
Phil only had 15 million going into ball 3. It was even a longer road than I thought. Yeah.
Phil, you need a hug
There's
wherever
so
you
many.
are.
Texas has got to be one of the hardest states to win the state championship.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
tough.
Bar none.
So many
Screw
good
this
players.
strategy.
And it sucks because
Right.
we're all nice to each other, so you can't hate each other.
They can't hate each other.
I think that's the beauty of pinball.
Now
Every
it's getting
state.
hostile.
I've never really ran into bad, mean pinball players.
I wish we were a little bit more like centrally located to
The pinball
tournaments.
scene,
Yeah, the
yes.
pinball
I
scene.
really wanted it to
Crazy.
go.
We're
If we
way
live in
too far
Beaumont.
away from Dallas, Austin, Houston. Well,
No, not Houston.
Well, to the tournaments in Houston on the northwest side, you're looking at an
Yeah.
hour and a half, hour 45, sometimes 2 hours to get over there.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, that's, you know.
That's a 4-hour round trip.
Are you okay?
Alright.
That's why we play on where it's easier. It's a 45 minutes to Lake Charles. It's easy. There's no traffic. Well, there's no traffic unless they're working on the bridge.
They're not doing that anymore.
I know. Yeah, it seems to be done. So
You know, it'd be great if I could play pinball.
yeah, Ethan, you probably are. How long does it take you to get to Katy from where you live?
Hello.
Hell yeah. Maybe.
Woodlands is a good 2-hour drive from here.
Yeah.
That was a fast
Woodlands is
graveyard.
great for concerts, though.
I'm just gonna shoot flashing shots and see if I can rack up some points.
So, are you doing the shooty, blinky, blinky method?
Yes.
He's quoting Metallica. Shoot flashing shots and rack up points.
I just like saying shooty, blinky, blinky.
I wonder how my fantasy football thingy was going from the playoffs.
Ethan, how?
Nice quick shot.
Still on family mode?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
on family mode.
It's on the bad mode. We have chocolate in this house.
It is 1 hour and 15 minutes to Katy and 1.5 hours to the middle of Houston.
But sure.
Go for it.
Already had.
I'm about to have 4.
Wow. Hey,
Remember when we used to do the trick? We full plunged and it would flipper into the scoop, but you had to nudge it a little. Does it still work?
There are some whites.
maybe if you nudge it right. Wild Stallion 77.
When you say
Thank you
nudge
for
it
the
right.
follow. Thank you for the follow. Look forward to seeing you every week. We do appreciate it.
Thanks for the follow.
Now say whatever you wanted to say.
When you say nudge it right, do you literally mean shake the machine from the right? Or
No,
shake the
I'm
machine-
saying I have no idea if it works, but I'm sure if you nudged it correctly in some way, it could possibly work.
I don't remember which way we nudged it.
I know on Jody's, it is significantly less than a full plunge to do it.
Significantly less?
Yeah. Woo! I don't know what that means for ours. Probably not much. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How about don't do anything and it just goes straight in?
Ideal. Was that a full plunge?
That was a full plunge.
Neato.
I didn't do anything. I just let it go.
Do you have Crank It Up happening?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I was worried about
What
it.
are you going to choose? Basic.
Dad's such a Bisco girl.
That's okay. I chose Fade to Black as well.
I didn't know you could choose anything.
Yeah, if you get into Crank It Up, which I'm sure you'll get into, there's a mode Fade to Black, and well, there's a mode called Crank It Up. Sorry, and you can choose for whom the bell tolls, Fade to Black, and they each do different things depending on which one you choose.
Yeah. The only thing I would get into is Lost Place, so.
Did you talk to the people about your
Which game?
Monster Bash?
A Monster Mash game. Okay, I'm playing Preston in the finals for the top 2 positions on Monster Bash. I have apparently a double danger already. Monster Bash lit at the scoop. I'm forced to do a slap save on the game, which I do. I save the ball and send it up the playfield, and as it's dropping in the scoop, the game tilts and the ball falls in the scoop to start Monster Bash,
Preston,
and I'm out.
How do you
everything.
collect your Fade to Black?
And I would have beaten him.
You need,
So-
you need a snake because you have the rest
Yeah.
of the 3, and then the scoop.
Yeah, I
Make
need,
you feel
I
better?
need the hug. And then, not only that, we were playing Deadpool.
I knew I was forgetting
I scored
something.
103 million after ball 3. Preston starts off with like 20 million.
It can be double.
Comes
with
back,
fuel.
drains the ball just underneath me, and his bonus rolls up to what, of course, 104
If you're
million.
not using
So,
that fuel,
I
metal
had
like
2
solid, you
hard
hit that
losses.
and it'll double your collect.
Another hug.
I blew up.
2 hard
49
losses.
million,
Monster
and I'm
Bash
not
while
even
we were there.
close. 49 million is not even close to second place.
So in me news, not pinball news, I crushed my AMDA audition.
Oh, that's true.
Good
Congratulations.
job, Kelly.
Go college.
Hey, but Ethan, you showed
That
up
was
and
fun.
you played, and that's what's worth it.
That was fun.
I know, Preston.
Preston's
Isn't it
shortest
so
one
much
ever.
fun? Preston, aren't you having so much fun? Where's the football game?
I don't know, where is it?
The room?
I think it was in San Francisco.
Never gonna break my stride.
I did a full plunge. It would have been slightly less than a full plunge for me because it went up just a touch too far. So, just some information.
I just, bam, boom, 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 in.
I sucked at Texas finals. I went through and looked at how everyone did. I looked to see how you did, and I don't remember. You made it through 1 round though, didn't you? You made it through 1 round and you ended up. You
No.
got kicked out in the 2nd round, right?
We need to write the scores down.
The scoop collects the extra ball.
What?
Ethan. He said the Cowboys are NFC champs. Congrats, Alvin.
Extra ball.
There must have been some secret code there that I didn't understand. I don't know what that was.
Oh, he's got to come and see you TPS, buddy.
Yeah, I made it through round 1. Congratulations.
There you go. And that's a victory.
That's enough right there. I mean, it's enough for certain things.
Hang on, we need to get the scores
Play
down.
again.
Whoever swung that was almost on the ground. Who'd you play in round one? Round one.
Hang on. Okay.
I just walked
Ben
in there
Whittington.
and I laid down on the ground and absorbed my feet.
Gotta love that.
Ben can play pinball.
I'm gonna be over here for a bit.
Ben, the redhead, I like him. He's a nice person.
That was the hurt.
Stop renegading.
I'm not. I mean,
Awesome Mark Messer. Another on my list when I was naming great pinball players, but I stopped to talk about how nice pinball players are in Texas.
What? Are we talking about how nice people are in Texas? Is that what we're
Mark,
talking
man, I
about?
was talking about Mark Messer. Yes, he's very nice, but I was just talking about how the list of great pinball players in Texas. There's so many of them.
There's so
can't-
many. So freaking nice.
It's all about the leg kick.
oh, James is so right there.
Yeah, it is. Very. You're a brave young lady.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's giving you a chance. Take it away.
Hey, no, you gotta help me
I
out.
had no idea how it was gonna come out of that scoop. I thought it was coming to the right flipper.
This one is pure shooty shooty blinky blinky.
Shoot him.
A lot, yes. And those stand-up targets.
Amazing.
Very
Thank
good,
you.
nice. Yeah.
So I'm guessing by now Preston's already showed off the trophy, huh?
The easiest two multi-balls are that guy in the back and those stand-up targets. with the-
What's the little thing next
Graveyard
to
markers on
the
them.
circle
Yeah,
next to
perfect.
the year?
Cooking up now.
Oh, it's a pinball topper, and it's also to the left of January. I get it now.
Now your progress on him stays. The graveyards will come back up and you got to start over.
Okay.
Other than that,
Oh, okay. That's it, like 7.
Hell yeah.
Wait, 7, 8, 4,
that's 700.
Ain't nothing gonna break my
I was
stride.
like, I know I did not think about much.
It's been stuck in my
So,
head.
Stranger Things
Over
pinball.
a million.
Has anybody seen the video now of the premiums with the projection?
Dad, the camera's over there.
Yeah, the camera's over there now.
It's very weird
I
to
was
get
kind of looking at you.
No,
but
we
yeah.
should do? We should turn
Turn that towards
yeah.
the camera.
So now we'll
That's a
look
good
at
idea.
Big brain.
3-minute dance. Like half a goal.
So, have you watched the video of Stranger Things with the projection? I gotta say, I only watched about 10 or 15 seconds of it,
That's where you at.
but I thought the projection was really friggin' cool. I don't know how much it adds to the gameplay, but I was real looking. The clip I saw was I was like, wow, that's really cool looking to have all that animation going while you're playing.
We done it.
Multi-ball. Jackpot.
Well, after that new vibe to Metallica music.
Now your dad's taking off. Playing like the Allen we all know and love.
Okay, where's Preston? Somewhere. In this house. I think.
He's indisposed at the moment.
He is disposed. I got rid of him finally. He served his purpose yesterday, and it's all we need him for.
Come on, I got all three of the scoop.
I love that. It's one of my favorite sounds in pinball.
You got an extra ball.
Oh, did we turn family mode off yet?
No.
We gotta remember to turn family mode off.
Make it more fun.
You did? Okay, good.
For who the bell tolls.
had some guests over to play.
Goodness, Dad.
So we turned family mode on.
Oh, son of a.
Alan is currently not in family mode.
That was funny.
Enter Sandman is the most fun. You just like playing to that song? Are you talking about for
Hell yeah!
I can't think of the mode.
Yeah.
Crank it up. This, thank you. This is one of my favorites. I love that. I love that animation.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, come on, don't do that to me. Give me the ball. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yep, I saw it, and then I was like, oh god, it's gonna roll right down the middle.
Damn it.
Is that Freedom Rock Man?
That was the second ball. Hold on.
Is that
so-
Freedom Rock Man?
What is that?
Well, crank it up.
Here. To get multiple, you hit that thing.
You can hit Sparky until
Leon
he lights
heard
up,
it.
or you can hit down.
Leon
1, 2,
thought
3
it
of
was
those top
funny.
targets and hit that grave mark.
See how many out there y'all know that line? Alan apparently does not know it.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Maybe if I do it with the southern accent. Is that Freedom Rock Man?
Doesn't know anything.
Well, crank it up.
What's that from?
Hang on, let's see if anybody in chat gets it. Leon's in the kitchen laughing. Anybody my age should know that.
I'm not your age. I'm younger than you.
I know you are.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, anybody our age that's a fan of TV
It's from
commercials.
Woodstock. No, it is not from Woodstock.
Alan ran
Well,
into me. and
I can't
was
say
right
that
away.
for
He's not
certain
pushing.
because
Anyway.
Woodstock is a hell of a lot older than me, and maybe they said that there. But that's not where I got it from.
I thought that sprite in there would be flat. It was not.
Is that a problem?
No, it's a good thing. I thought it was going to be flat, and it's not, and I'm very happy about that.
No, Woodstock happened before I was born, didn't it?
Shoot the flashing grave marker.
As much fun as one stock sounds like it would be, it also does not sound like it would be fun. You
I'll
know,
bet it was a blast back then.
well, I mean, like, I heard they had, like, one porta potty.
Yeah, but no, it was an old television commercial. What it was
Okay,
from.
there we go. Wait a minute. Wild Stallion 77 Freedom Rock commercial. Yes! Wild Stallions for the win. It was a commercial for like a CD you could buy in the 80s called Freedom Rock. It had had a lot of southern rock and roll on it, like Leonard Skinner, stuff like that. And the commercial was these guys were like outside, these hillbilly looking guys were outside listening to it, and this guy pulls up in a car and goes, "Is that Freedom Rock Man?" And then, I guess they're looking at him saying yes. Then he goes, "Well, crank it up."
I hate you.
Then the commercial goes into all the songs that are on the CD. and
I need to
it's
go
like
wash
one of
my
those Time
hands
Life.
in that grenadine bottle.
I'm sure you can YouTube it.
Somebody say
Right.
I'm gonna grab this and I'll lean on that and it squirts down my whole.
Was it the?
Leon leaned on a can of glass cleaner to get something.
Once again, I'm not a boomer, Ethan, but thank you very much. Thanks for playing. I am not a boomer.
Mog Moon.
Dad, are you
What's
a boomer?
up, man? Thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you every week.
Are you a boomer?
No.
You know what boomer is?
Yeah.
I'm a Gen Xer. Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep you on your toes.
Right here.
Dad, did you say once again I'm not a boomer to okay boomer?
Yeah, pull the Leon.
Oh
See
my
that?
god, that's the most boomer thing I've ever heard.
Way to go.
Does it matter? Does it make me one?
No, okay boomer is just okay old fart.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not a boomer. I'm not that old yet. I know what okay boomer means.
Yeah, but like, you take it so literally.
It is little.
Your next goal is 101 million.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna get it. He's almost there already.
Fritos?
Oh my god.
I know.
He's gonna
I
crush
just want to finish it off.
There's 101. First place, Alan.
Alan takes first place. Wow. There's having some monster games on Metallica, aren't we?
What's he got?
He took over first place.
Oh yeah, he did.
And he's in the middle of Liberty Girl.
Yeah, Alan's rocking Liberty Girl right now.
Woo!
Daddy!
Well, he was. Alan was rocking Liberty Girl.
You rocked it enough to take the win. Was that ball 3?
Yes.
Yes, 109.
Okay, let me get the keyboard.
Very good.
It was 109.
400.
Uncle Leo, are we just gonna breeze past that dance you did up there?
I can't believe I scored 49.5 million on Metallica.
Should have gone like this, man.
And it's barely a fourth place finish.
I did terrible. Just run it free. Jenna, I sucked too.
What are points?
Alan.
Hold on.
That's me.
I
Preston.
thought that was me.
Leon.
Oh, we changed, remember?
Dennis. Kelly.
Okay.
Somebody else.
That girl.
All right,
That-
Leon, you're up. Game 2.
Should we? I'm just saying this because we know how long this machine takes.
Sure.
Should we already?
By the way,
make it
Wild
how
Stallions,
long?
I'm
Never
sure we
mind.
thanked you earlier,
No.
but thanks for the follow. No, I know
should
you're
not.
in chat with us.
We got at least 2 more games.
And we also had the other follow that I can't read without my glasses.
Mog Mong Moon is.
Mogmog moved. I know, I'm pretty sure Leon thanked you for the follow earlier.
I did.
Cheers.
What is this? Why?
I like to look at the screen instead of the camera if you haven't noticed that.
Why is this?
We usually keep our camera right above the screen
I'm also
so we don't have this problem.
Yep. But it broke. So
That camera is acting up.
it is.
It's not acting up.
It is
We broke
broken.
it.
Oh, it just flat out broke?
When it fell, the cord ripped out of it and it broke the cord.
That's why it wouldn't come on?
Seems to be. I mean, we could try it later, but it seems to be that is what's happening. So.
Top 5 Metallica songs. The Unforgiven. Wrong. 2, 1. Still to disagree. 3, Master of Puppets. Like it. 4, Seek and Destroy. Like it. Whiskey in the Jar. I do not know it.
That's
It
not
sounds like
that's
a
not
song.
on the pinball machine, so I don't know it.
Exactly. If it's not on the pinball machine, I don't know it.
Not a big,
We're not Metallica people.
not a huge Metallica person.
The only Metallica
Gonna
person
break that to
here
you right
is
now.
Alan.
Yep.
Number 1 Metallica song, Enter Sandman. I know almost every Metallica fan would disagree with
Would
that.
disagree with you pretty highly. Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not the Metallica fan. I just like the classic.
Like the song. Yep. I do like that song.
I can appreciate your point of view, but this one's mine.
I like Master Puppets. I like Seek and Destroy.
I like that. I like
Seek and Destroy is the one I play every time I play
Fuel.
Metallica.
You look pretty fun.
Feels pretty good.
Food boy.
But
Battery. Yeah, Battery's a pretty good song. It's on the game.
for whom the bell tolls.
I like that.
fan.
Pretty good song. Pretty good song.
If you say that you are not a Metallica fan, ... I assume. My guess is he's gonna say something else.
Something about understanding.
Oh, if you say that, you are not a Metallica fan. I read it as if you're not a Metallica fan. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, we're not Metallica fans.
Yeah.
Enter Sandman?
Yeah. I love Enter Sandman. That makes me
Alan,
not
do
a
you like
Metallica
Enter
fan.
Sandman?
Fine.
Okay, he's a Metallica fan and he likes the song, so.
But would you say that it's
So
his
there.
favorite Metallica song? Probably not.
What?
But Alan, would you say it's your favorite Metallica song?
No.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What is your favorite Metallica song?
Ride the Lightning?
One or Unforgiven, probably.
All right. You and Ethan agree on something.
Unforgiven, the other was so popular song they did.
Just when I don't want to like you.
I don't understand why one popular song is not good and the other popular song.
I don't understand it.
Because it's slow and it shows off their versatility.
I think it's only slow at the beginning.
Okay, Ethan, yeah, I can
One
get
gets
behind that.
fast.
I don't know
Unforgiven.
enough Metallica songs to say that it is the best
Not
Metallica
good.
song, but it is my personal favorite Metallica song.
Unforgiven does not get fast.
Fade to black. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I have no
Fine.
clue. I don't know. The game's great. The game's great.
Yeah!
And here's Leon
One of the
getting
greatest
into
pinball
Fade to Black.
machines ever effing made.
Ball one.
Really has made me like all sorts of Metallica songs that I didn't know before I started playing the game. True.
I still don't listen to Metallica.
I will
I
say,
appreciate them for
I will
that.
say this. After playing the Metallica machine and the Iron Maiden machine,
Yes.
now outside of playing those pinball machines, I will listen to Metallica music. I still won't listen to Maiden music outside of the machine.
Really?
Really.
I would still rather listen to Maiden music than Metallica.
I don't like the way Maiden writes their songs to me.
I like the stories.
I don't like. It's too much of a story. It feels like
They tell a story.
Right,
From
but
beginning to end, they tell a story.
But I feel like they have like what they want to say, and they just kind of put it in there, but they don't make it fit with the music whatsoever. Like,
sometimes he is
You
just
can't
like
hold
reading.
everything.
I feel like it's the music is going. That's Iron Maiden, and then there's a guy who's just
Hey.
reading out of a book, and they're like, well, you want to come and we'll record
Hey.
together. It'll be great.
Preston.
That kind of is that.
Yeah.
It's
You
their
can't
shit.
hold everything to a Hotel California and Piano Man standard
I
when it
don't.
comes to story. So,
I don't. I hold everything to just the music. I just want to hear.
The way he's describing Metallica, I mean Iron Maiden, is so accurate.
Yeah.
They really are just a telling of a story mixed with metal.
oh,
Yeah.
he's not-
It's-
he dead? He died.
They're well-written stories. This is not a well-written song.
I was paying attention.
And see.
And he almost beat his score on ball.
What the hell? 103 on ball fucking one.
You're up.
How do you follow that?
Withheld answers.
Sometimes that happens.
This makes more sense though.
Okay. Now.
What are you woeing?
You're the best.
Fubu's.
Oh, the
Preston's
drop
beard's too
catch
scratchy.
failed me.
And Dad's
You do
playing.
not have that
All
problem
right.
with me.
Complete different bowl
You
ones
and
there.
Dad are like almost the same height. so y'all are
Metallica
both
give
the
it,
perfect
Metallica
person
take
to
it
have.
away.
This is exactly like last time. The Iron Maiden
Down, just took
comments. Whoa. Okay, so are you? Okay, where are you on Iron Maiden then? I grew up with Iron Maiden, so
I grew up just with everything.
Outside of FTB, is the spinner worthless?
Oh, Fade to Black.
okay.
No, it's not worthless. They'll give you like 1 or 2 points.
Right, here we go.
Preston
The
can answer that better, but I
spinner,
think yes.
the spinner is naturally on a premium and an LE.
Outside of Fade to Black, the
on
spinner is
ours, hang on. On ours,
Oh,
the
yes.
spinner is connected to the left target, stand-up target, and the right stand-up target because they are added on.
was petrified.
They're not normally on a pro. So on a premium, the spinner might do something different than it does on ours.
And here's the thing, I believe it does something different, but I don't have enough time on a premium to tell you. I don't know.
Almost every Metallica we play is.
Oh,
So
God.
for us, it makes it easier to get your ADA ball on those 2 particular stand-ups because you can use the orbit to select that stand-up.
Yeah.
But really no big deal.
Yeah, I guess it's just because I didn't grow up with Iron Maiden. I mean, I guess I did. I listened to them growing up, but I didn't grow up with them.
One
in line with me.
I owned Power Slave and maybe one other album
Yeah.
of Iron Maiden, but I just wasn't that into them. I wanted to be because I loved the artwork was cool and I thought the band was cool, but I never.
It is.
I didn't get into them as much as I got into my other bands.
I think it is amazing pinball music. And I think when you're
Metallica is.
playing the game, each song has its mode, and that mode has a theme. And the song, because it's just a story, it goes so perfectly well with the mode you're playing. As a pinball, I don't think that there could be better music for a pinball machine besides Maiden. I'm sure I'm going to be proven wrong soon, but right
Okay,
now
millennial.
I think that's the case. But yeah, but outside of pinball, I thought I'd love it. I started listening to his truck. He started playing. I don't remember what.
He didn't listen. He wasn't playing Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it was. We were listening to Maiden. We were playing Aces High, which on that game I love playing it. I'm singing along with it.
I like Aces
But in the
High.
car, I started listening to it. I'm like,
Get mine over the years.
okay. Okay.
See, that was what, Aces High was always one of my favorite Iron Maiden songs.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Hey, Dennis, you want to play some pinball?
Yeah, I do.
Tag, you're it.
The TNA music is pretty perfect.
As someone who owns a
You're right.
TNA cassette tape, yes, it is.
Love the TNA music.
As someone who doesn't, it still is.
We should just bring it up here one time and try it. Like, just have a good time.
Okay, you're up.
I'm gonna go full Dennis for a second. I'm not technically a millennial. No one's technically a
Hey,
millennial.
Ethan!
No one's technically
Welcome to my
anything.
life.
Okay,
It all depends
millennial.
on your definition.
Yeah.
No.
He double did it to me. So it was a good joke. You missed the joke.
Okay.
You see, and you missed the setup for it too because you weren't here.
Off with your head.
No, I'm the caterpillar in the show, actually. I'm not the red
Uh-oh.
one, but good job.
Oh my god. Oh my wow.
I'm a caterpillar. I was looking behind the background.
No! Was that double
So
or
last
single?
week on FanDuel, I won like $100 on those games.
Nobody knows.
Can
Okay.
I have some
This
of that?
week I won 5.
Hey,
500,000.
Not 500. I won $5.
Can I have some of those $100?
No, because I just spent a lot of them trying to win 5. And the rest of them are going to be put on the Super Bowl to try to win it all, so I can retire.
Oh, before I double it. Oh.
Last season and played on that.
Come on, I need that
Oh,
guitar
really?
pick, please. Please give me the guitar pick.
75 cents out of the $20 on last season.
Oh, you got to put a little more than 75 cents on the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, no, I'll deposit another $20.
I never actually played this table. There are magnets all over it. Ball looks like it's doing some really goofy stuff. There's not. It's just a really fun
Yeah, I never went back to FanDuel. I had to leave FanDuel because of the whole Texas gambling thing for a little while, or the United States, whatever it was. And I started with DraftKings because I could do it here. Then
Yeah, draft is what I've always done.
I I've stayed with DraftKings ever since. I never went back to FanDuel.
Personally, my personal gambling of choice is at a casino. You see.
Because you can't go and you've never done it.
Yep.
All right, so I didn't see Fubo's comment above it.
Boo-boos.
Yeah, Fubu. I have never actually played this table. Are there magnets all over it?
No.
The ball looks like it's doing some really goofy shit.
only
That is just
magnet-
the spin on the ball. There's no magnets in
The
Metallica.
only magnet is on Sparky.
Oh yeah, there is a magnet. Yes, sorry. Yes, there's a magnet in front of Sparky.
And a magnet on Sparky.
Imagine the grave.
Oh.
Yeah, and in the grave where it holds the ball.
Dad, you're playing like me this game.
I was thinking of
He's
like
probably
I was-
seeing the ricochet off of the captive ball as being odd. Because on, if you're looking down at it, you don't see the captive ball. So
yeah, just to the edge of the snake is a captive ball, and it can
left of it.
yeah. To the left of the
Right
top
there.
down view. There's a captive ball and it can ricochet off that, kind of crazy. And the ball does get some wicked spins in this game.
I used to think when this game first came out that there was a magnet in the snake, and when you hit the captive ball, it turned on. Because a lot of times I would smash the captive ball and it would get a spin on it, and it would just right into the
Can I
snake, and I was
please
like,
get
"Whoa!"
control of this
Pull it in. Yeah,
Is that freedom rock?
yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, Ethan, there is a third magnet on the premium because it holds the ball, and then that hammer comes down and knocks the ball under the playfield for the lock.
Which is a badass locking mag.
It is a badass locking meg, but
When it works.
it doesn't always work well. And then that giant hammer that they put on there that blocks the whole blade field so you can't see shit. I hated the premium LE because of that until they came out.
I'm thinking of something. Go ahead.
Until they came out with the mod for the smaller hammer. And I like the mod with the smaller hammer.
I want to make a mod that's just a little like Stanley hammer.
Yeah, little tiny. Yes, that would be hysterical. Can you imagine that little tiny, a little Stanley hammer? That would be funny as
Imagine like a ball
hell.
and then, like here's the giant pinball.
Or you can make it go. And you can go, Stutter and Stanley, Stutter and Stanley. Do you know what that is?
That's a couple of references put together there.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm gonna be really sad if
Liberty
our
Bell.
nice expensive video camera just broke and I gotta buy another one.
Ah,
It's okay, I won just enough money to cover it in the state championship.
I remember when I bought it, and
Continue
Preston
with
was
that.
like, well, it's kind of an extra
To be
camera,
fair-
we didn't need
To be
it.
fair, you bought that one. So
Well, I don't know which
your
one.
investment is still going strong. Mine just got thrown away.
hey Dad, you know how you love me?
I didn't know we were really marking them as to which one was whose.
We weren't barking, I just happened to know that was yours.
What,
You know how
Kelly?
you love me?
I do love you.
You want to scratch my back? How much was Louisiana?
Liberty Girl didn't stand a
How
chance
much
with
was
me, baby.
Louisiana worth? Probably not near as much as Texas, I can tell you that.
Not near as much as
Flight of
Texas.
Liberty Girl.
Yeah, thank you.
$117.
$117.00. But I also won a few games of stall ball, giving me another $30 or so.
Ooh,
So
funky.
take that for what it's worth. So 147.
I made friends.
150 bucks. Give or take.
If anybody wants to change the high score.
I do!
Is that my boy? That's my boy.
That will read it off.
Oh, my eyes.
Go.
135.
I just like harmonizing. Let me harmonize.
510.
Want to get the other scores while they're up?
See how long they last. Yeah.
there's a huge difference between Texas and Louisiana because there's just not near as many people, not near as many tournaments, so not near as many dollars.
Jenna is gonna love these scores.
This next year, though, I have said if I do qualify in Texas, I'm most likely playing in Texas instead of Louisiana.
Wow.
Wait, I could actually
Jenna,
beat
you're gonna have
Dad.
a fairly good chance.
You got a chance to beat Dennis.
Yep. Maybe Kelly.
Hey, I'm playing better than Dad. I do. I really do.
Wow, Ethan got $100 just for the second round. Shows the power of Texas, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. I came
Texas
in,
is insane.
I came in second place and only got $75.
Hey, Ethan, you know how like you're the nicest person ever, except for to Alan? Can I have that $100, please? I'll wait. You got time.
That was gotta be some of the most flippering, save, trying to get shit happen, make shit happen, nothing happen that I've done in a long time.
Ding dong.
That's King Ding Dong.
That's pretty good.
I would take 0 for a trip to nationals. Yeah, I think a lot of people would, Ethan. Lots of people would.
I did it! Oh,
Kelly's spinning the game out. That's it.
Pardon me?
You, sir, are pardoned.
What was that?
Can I do that way?
No.
Thank you.
I would take 0 for a trip to nationals, though.
Yeah.
That's true. So no matter what, I am competing for something in nationals.
And actually, the Game Exchange of Colorado is hosting the Nationals, and JJ runs that place. He's a friend of ours. We bought 3 games from. So at least we'll have a friend right off the bat as soon as we get there.
I actually completely missed what you said, even though I was standing right next to you.
JJ is hosting the Game Exchange of Colorado is hosting
yeah.
the Nationals. So we got a friend right off the bat when we get there.
That's awesome. He sells us most of our games.
That was a kick-ass shot.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think his family might own the place. If not, he's definitely one of their top salesmen.
Yep. Wow, that was a... I thought there was going to need to be a slap there, but managed to get out of it without one. Block 1 is lit a coffin, which she should start before any other multi-ball. Because you can earn progress toward a lock within multi-ball, but you cannot earn the lock within multi-ball. So. Quick pro tip.
1 million.
Quick pro tip. Quid pro quo.
Kelly from last to second place, just like that.
Yep, not getting into that. Fuboos! Thank you for the follow. Did y'all see it and mention it earlier?
I did not have my eye on the screen. I missed
Correct.
the,
Anyway, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you every week. Which is
Love of
gonna
all
happen,
things
let's
so
be
much.
honest. You're gonna be here every single week for the rest of your life. just like us.
Yeah,
We
I
slowly
feel
die
like I'm stuck here.
in this room.
No!
Hey, Kelly.
But it is what it is for you guys.
That's good enough for second place, Kelly.
That's good enough for Houston Texans.
First down.
Kicked out of the finals. All right.
36, 976.
250.
I beat you!
Good?
Ha ha ha! I don't suck completely, everybody.
Not done yet.
Just kidding.
Two-player game coming up.
Just kidding.
Alan and Jenna get their shot at me. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, oh, those are great games. Did I see? I saw you on Reddit.
Who's that?
Boo-boos. He made a post. I believe it was on Reddit.
Oh, X-Files and Laserball.
r/Pinball.
We used to
I
have-
I never
Yeah.
go to r/, but just I was scrolling in my home screen, and for some reason I took the time to read this post about he went to get an X-Files,
Yeah.
and he only meant to get the X-Files,
Uh-huh.
and then he was like, oh, Laserball's a great game, I'm gonna pick up both of them. So he ended up with both of them in his house.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm not on as much as I should be. I'm really not on social media hardly at all, but just happened upon that. But awesome.
Laserball.
Good to see ya.
That is a large game. We used to have one, and man, that puppy takes up some space.
It does. It's wide.
Extra wide.
But it is fun. It's a slap save is almost impossible. That thing is a boat.
Yeah.
It does not move.
That is a tank of a game.
Yeah. I used to have an X-Files. Pretty cool machine. It is. I really like X-Files.
So, how's your back glass on Laserball? Ours was really flaking in the red. You know, where it said Laserball?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
A lot of that was coming off on ours.
Yeah, the red on those old back glasses, they do that.
Yeah,
They
for
just-
some
they-
reason, it's always the red paint, it seems like.
Yeah. It's in really nice
Red
condition.
Awesome.
Man.
You got lucky.
You got a gem there then. Just a back glass in good condition for that game, I assume, is worth a fair amount of money because
About $300, yeah.
the reds on those old solid state back glasses, they crack like nobody's business.
Yeah.
I don't understand that phrase, but nobody's business.
If you've got a good condition real back glass, you can usually sell them around 300.
Yeah,
damn it.
speaking of, a minute ago, Von Pinball, thank you so much for following. We appreciate it. Look forward to seeing
Man, I'm
you
missing all
as
the zombies. I'm just not looking in the right spot.
every week as well.
Doing too much reading and not enough
We
looking.
really appreciate it, you guys. We also have an Evil Knievel that's been in storage for a very long time as well. Not sure what condition it is in now. Well, I'm glad you got your Black Rose up and running. I love that game. The cannon in the middle, firing it. Ow, that's awesome.
Evil
But
Knievel's a hot title, easy to sell if you ever get it working.
if you get it working. Even if you don't get it working. It's not, you know, to the right buyer.
Oh, there's still on ball one. What am I doing?
Evil Knievel's a good game. I say it's a good game. I know in my heart that it's a good game because I've played it a lot and I know that I like it.
It's been a long
I
time.
don't remember the game. I just remember my feelings towards it, which is that it was good. Do we get bonus Twilight Zone play due to vacation day tomorrow? No.
Yeah, I think Alan and Jenna.
I'm gonna pretend to think about this for a second. No.
Yeah, what happened was Jenna just came straight from dance and she is wiped out.
But you are getting Powerball payoff.
Yeah.
We're gonna play another game, even though it's gonna run us over. Playing another game, Powerball payoff. It's coming up. Speaking of, where are they?
Right in the closet.
They're ready to go?
Yeah, I know where they are.
All right, cool. And for those who don't know, our new viewers, Vaughn, Fu, and Mog, at the end of the night, every night, our last game of the night,
Got away with that. I mean,
we replace every ball in the game with power balls, and we play one game for double points. So everything up there in that chalkboard, that's our match style, Pinburg style, match play Pinburg style scoring that we do for every game. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 because we have 6 people. That in Powerball payoff doubled. So it'll be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
The game was played like lightning. Not that it's not already.
Ethan wants you to do the Metallica dance, Alan, whenever it happens again. there's a clip of that somewhere.
It's justice for all.
Liberty Girl.
Fire Dog. One. I heard Ozzy is next to get his own machine. You're in the rumor mill.
I have not heard that.
What's going on there?
News to me.
All right.
Oh,
He's normally got his ear to the ground on these kinds of things,
I've not
so
heard that.
what?
we'll see.
Ozzy may be the next music pin.
I heard the next music pin was Guns N' Roses.
Well, it's definitely Guns
Well,
N' Roses,
yes, but-
I think he's talking about
a band that I love,
Yeah.
and I would love to play and watch their game not be worth owning.
There is the clip of Alan doing his his Metallica dance for everyone. Thank you, Ethan.
Is that Alan doing Alan thing?
Alan doing Alan things. I heard it on the local FM rock radio station. Wow.
So Ozzy might have let stuff out of the bag when
He
wasn't supposed
may
to.
have.
Sorry, man. It's a tough game. You're almost
That's cool.
tough to lead Dennis.
Fire Dog, that's a new one.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
Ozzy,
I see y'all already did all
we
that while I was out
did
of
We
I'm
did.
guessing y'all thank the new subscriber,
And it could be wicked cool.
which I can't read
The-
without my glasses.
We did thank the new followers, Von Pinball, in case you want to know.
That's a cool
We also
name.
have Fubu.
I think I would have to go with Van.
Well, you weren't typing it.
Well, I'm with Van Halen.
Yep. Everyone knows Halen is the hobby that the band is very into. Let's see. Wild Stallion Evil Dead would be a good table to make. It would. Fire Dog, yeah. Any truth to the rumors of a new Guns N' Roses machine?
Yes, very
Yes.
much so. It's supposedly going to be coming out by Jersey Jack, I believe.
Supposed to be.
Which means it's probably going to be more money than I want to spend on a pinball machine.
Correct, because that's what Jersey Jack does.
Yeah.
But they sell a shit ton of them every time. So.
I know. But there's a reason why there's no Jersey Jacks in this.
And it's only
Collection.
only the price, because we do like their machines.
Yes. Yeah. Very much so.
Let's see. I thought there was an Evil Dead. I don't think there is an Evil Dead machine.
No.
Nope. Never mind. Might have been a homebrew us on Pinside. There you go. That's more likely. Gonna be a $15,000 machine.
Come on.
I can guarantee you that's a machine that will never grace this collection. Now, if one of our friends buys it and we want to trade a game for a month like we do a lot,
You do that a lot.
hopefully sometime soon we're going to be getting a maybe a Deadpool on trade.
Hoping to get a Deadpool on trade.
Maybe Alice Cooper.
I've got my sights set on that Alice Cooper getting it traded. It's being traded from Jody to Edwin right now. Hopefully when it comes back to Jody, we'll let him keep it for a while, get used to his game, and then rip it out from under him, bring it over here.
While he's doing that, we'll trade something for Deadpool.
Yep.
And then Edwin, who's getting that, is also going to be trading with us a sorcerer for firepower. We have about 4 or 5 of us, and we trade machines so we can get different stuff in our collection without having to spend any cash.
Yep,
Whatever
we got
works,
17 in the room, but we like to get as many as we can in here to stream for you guys. We should soon, and I say soon, I mean within the next couple months.
Icebreaker shot.
Alan has a Simpsons pinball party that belongs to one of our friends at his house. Once he
That's
gets,
Matt's game, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna go through. He's gonna LED it. He's gonna get it cleaned up, working a little nicer, and we should have that on stream fairly soon.
But we're waiting on
Now,
Alan to do it.
now, Ethan,
It'll probably be June.
Oh,
you're
man.
saying no. I love Firepower. Firepower's not leaving forever. It's just a temporary
Oh, that was
trade.
Temporary
for
trade.
Sorcerer. It's coming back.
Guess it's 3
I
minutes,
personally would never make a permanent trade of Firepower for Sorcerer. That would never happen.
No, I like sorcerer.
I like Sorcerer.
I
I
do.
don't. I would
Oh,
never
come
want
on.
to own.
They're
Sorcerer.
both simplistic games.
Yeah, but Firepower's way Firepower has 2 things you need to do. Sorcerer has 1 thing you need to do. Hit the ramp. Hit the ramp, hit the ramp, hit the ramp, and then hit the ramp after that.
After you hit the ramp, what do you do?
Well, you could spell Sorcerer, but you shouldn't. You should hit the ramp.
Came close, Leon. No.
Anyone in your area have a fire for sale? You know what? I can actually look into that for you, but I don't think it's gonna end up being for sale. The Drones have a fire in there. They're the only people I know with a fire around here.
They might be wanting to sell it.
I could reach out to them and see.
Do you live in our area?
That's another good question. Do you live in our area and would be able to come pick it up? Well, to be fair, do you live around their area, which is the Houston area?
Yeah, they're in the Houston area.
I'm in Oklahoma. Well,
Oh,
if
okay.
you're
Well,
willing to make the drive and pick it up, I can ask him, but I don't. I'm assuming it's not for sale. But it's kind of the only thing I can think of. Hit the ramp to get multi-ball, hit the ramp to get playfield X, spell sorcerer, shoot spinners. You could do that, or you could just keep shooting the ramp in multi-ball. It is worth a significant amount of points that, especially if the spinners aren't juiced, I don't think it's worth it to go for the sorcerer spinner strategy. I think it's just a ramp game. Now, if those spinners are like just insane, maybe it would be better to go sorcerer spinner. Because they're 2,500 each.
Not last place.
When you're in multi-ball, I think the playfield is what, 5x?
It's a tough game.
My leads are dry. I could do pickup.
Need a beach vacation anyway. Well, okay.
All right,
I'll shoot them a message to see if they're interested in selling it, but who
All right,
knows?
while Alan's doing Powerballs, you ready for scores?
I
The
am ready
problem
for
is
score.
how we need to be able to tell you if they are. So
Okay, it is
Here, you
Leon,
want me to hold those?
Yeah, hold
Okay.
these over here.
Alan,
you can find us either personally
Okay.
on Facebook and send us Facebook Messenger,
Okay.
Preston,
or go
Okay.
like
Jenna.
our the
Oh.
Pinball
yeah.
Mafia Facebook page, and you might be able to messenger me that way. Ooh, are we gonna do a Powerball
We're
version?
doing Powerball payoff. We're gonna go over, but we need to do it
Where's the
because
ball?
there's a lot of times we don't do it, and people sent us Powerballs for free to do this. So
yeah, make it happen.
yeah, our viewers are nice enough to send us stuff. We're gonna make sure they get what they literally paid for. So
Should be one more. That should be 4, right?
Is it just 4? Okay.
speaking of getting what you literally,
I like that.
What?
I made that quote yesterday.
What?
We were talking. I was at a photography thing, and they were talking about the sun, and I was like, "The power of the sun." The palm on my hand, and I was like, "Nobody else in this room is gonna know what the hell I'm talking about."
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of getting what you literally paid for,
I don't know.
Yeah.
it's not up yet. We don't have a link to it. It hasn't been approved yet. Once we submit it and it is approved, there will be a link to it. But we're just telling you of things coming in the very near future.
Got it.
We've been thinking about doing some additional content, things that are kind of outside of the realms of pinball and just pinball streaming and that. And
way did that
basically
just
we wanted a
happen.
place for that, and we wanted a place for people to, I don't know. People are giving us things out of the kindness of their hearts, and we love it. Sometimes we get just tiny portions
Oh,
of
that
that.
didn't bounce at all.
Sometimes it just works out in weird ways.
It
So
hit
we're
off the
gonna
edge of the
launch a
metal.
Patreon
Too hot.
within the next week, I want to say, depending on how long the approval process takes, which I assume isn't that long. And then we're going to be posting kind of content that's not any way related to this. It's going to be like us, for instance, we've had an idea of us playing some board games, putting that on there. Maybe playing some video games at some point. Just making videos and posting those
I
up.
forget the trick.
Maybe like some behind the scenes stuff. We don't really know what we're going to post there.
We're gonna do a
What's the trick to
pogo
fuel?
stick hopping contest.
Without me doing
Why
it.
not, Alan? But anything we want to make that doesn't necessarily fit within our stream, we're going to be putting on that. So expect that within the next week or so. Hopefully we will create some content so that
Okay.
that is
That's one way to
available
get
to
it
you
mystery on.
immediately. You don't have to wait for that. We're looking to get that set up by next Sunday, so hopefully it happens. want to throw that out there. We said there would be an announcement today. That's what it is. Take it for what it's worth.
I totally forgot because I didn't even know what you were talking about.
Speaking of, Wild Stallions with Twitch Prime, thank you so much.
Family member.
Yes.
Welcome to the
There are many
family.
streamers that you can choose to use Twitch Prime on. We appreciate you using it with us.
The camera always screws with me. I don't ever know. I'm like, oh hey.
It's over there now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Our camera has moved a bit.
When is Shoot Again Shootout? That's a great question. It is in
It's looking like the first Saturday in May.
first Saturday in May. Asterisk. It's potentially the first
I haven't
Saturday in May.
officially said it yet, but I think we're all free that day.
Yep.
Yeah, we do need to go ahead and nail it down and get it on the calendar.
We do. The IFPA calendar, but also just make sure that it's okay with everyone. I think it is.
Don't forget to put the sponge this time.
Stakes take a beating.
Don't let that snake
It doesn't matter when we schedule it, it'll be the same time as the place in Oklahoma. We always pick the same day.
Oh yeah.
Never
The
fails.
Cactus Jacks
Yeah,
or
Cactus
whatever.
Jack, yeah.
That every time that's on the Saturday of our tournament.
Yep.
And Ethan, you're giving me a cry face. Please do not tell me that's the reason. It's because it's Cactus. We need to just call those people and say, when is your tournament?
Yeah.
And then put it on a different day. Because we have so many people that always say, well, we would come, but we're going to Cactus Jack's. Like, because they live closer to Cactus
There's
Jack's.
Cactus
So-
Jacks on May 2nd.
We don't know that.
We don't know. We're just saying how it always
I
seems to
almost
happen.
guarantee you it's going to be on May 2nd because that's when we're going to have our tournament.
Gotta love that kid.
Where's Cactus Jacks? That's in like North
Oklahoma,
Texas, right?
yes. Oklahoma.
Yes. I was about to earlier when you said you lived in Oklahoma, I was going to ask you if you went to Cactus Jacks. And Cactus Jacks, I swear they wait for us to say when our tournament's going to be, and then they plan their tournament.
It does seem that way.
How far of a drive is that for us?
But to go to Oklahoma?
It's about 3 hours past Dallas.
So 8 hours?
Probably.
Yeah, you're looking at 7-8 hours.
It's not 3 hours past Dallas. It's like an hour and a half past Dallas, Oklahoma State is. I don't know about the city, though.
Sup, I'm back.
Yeah, they're not right on the border.
Oh, well, then maybe, yeah.
Ethan says Cactus Jacks is in late May.
Oh, awesome.
That would be great.
Ha ha ha, we always have our tournament near my birthday, the 1st of May.
Get in the
So,
damn snake.
That's actually nice.
Stupid
Yeah,
thing.
this time it's going to be the day after your birthday.
Hey, let's have a cake. Who wants to make me a cake?
We have had a cake for you in the last 3 tournaments because we've had it so close to your birthday.
Who wants to make my cakes this year?
Firebird.
Hi! Dad, that's not where the camera is.
I know. Oh, the camera's over here.
Move the microphone for this.
Sorry, the camera's usually right there. But that's the camera that broke. And so we
That's
have
the incident.
yeah. Leon broke the camera.
I'll admit that I was involved.
It was a collaboration.
90 minutes from Dallas to Jax, but my foot may be heavy. All right, so it's 5.5 hours for us to get from Beaumont to Frisco. So the TPF.
Ah, yeah.
So
Unless you're riding with Leon.
I was going to say, yeah, it didn't take me 5 hours to get to Dallas. Yeah, four something.
okay.
Takes Dad about 3 hours, and he's going to speak. He wants to go.
Yeah, Leon gets it.
I do too.
Dad and Leon both get it.
I don't. I drive around like a pawpaw.
I
I
drive like a grandmother. I am like, okay, this is
I'm
the
like
speed limit, and I
cruise control.
listen, I
maybe
am
a little
sitting here
under, so I don't have to
without
like
a front
get up
license
on
plate.
people.
I'm not giving them another reason
Really?
to pull me
Oh yeah,
over.
I don't speed at all. Especially in that big ass truck. Shit, no, man.
I always look at the speed limit and 5 miles over.
Yes,
Set.
that's what I do too.
No, I'll get
Speed
on.
limit 75, 79 or 80, click, set.
If
boom,
the speed
done.
limit is 65, I'll sometimes get in the right-hand
Sorry.
lane, put on cruise control in 60 because I know everybody else is going to be passing me, and I won't have to do shit but just sit in that right-hand lane and get there.
That's your style, that's your style.
Yeah, hey, slow and easy, man. Wins the race sometimes.
So you're the one that I'm behind.
That you're cussing.
Cussing out.
Oh yeah. Oh, when people get up on me and they're cussing and doing their shit, man. When they get right up close to me, I'm the asshole that cleans his windshield, and it goes on to you. So you're getting on me. Don't get too close to me. I'll spray you.
Okay, so not you because you're in the
Yes,
right-hand
this is
lane. where you
driving
need
me
to be.
crazy.
In the right-hand
I
lane.
imagine
yeah, I'm
it's
not
driving you just as
camping out in the
crazy.
left-hand lane. No.
Okay, yeah, if you were in the left-hand lane, then I'm going to shoot the finger at you. So I'm
Get in
on
the
my way to
tail.
Kirbyville,
Yeah.
the beautiful metropolis of Kirbyville, right? So I'm heading there yesterday, and I'm doing
wanna count.
75. I'm actually doing 79 in a 75 in a 5-lane highway.
Okay.
So it's 2 lanes, a median, and 2 lanes.
Yeah.
This guy pulls out across the 2 incoming lanes, across the median, right in front of me, and goes like 35.
Oh my god, I did that to myself.
And I come flying up behind him, I'm flashing my lights, so he starts pumping his fucking brakes.
Oh my God.
I couldn't believe him.
Are you alive?
I told him he was number 1 as I passed him up.
I don't blame you.
Oh, I was
Okay, then we
pissed.
gotta get home.
Yes.
Oh, I could not believe that guy did that. He pulls into the fast lane and goes slow and they're pumping his brakes on
Okay, y'all
purpose.
want to go home?
As I'm
Have
flying
fun.
up and behind him where he pulled in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
So one time, when Mom and I were driving back from TCU after we were visiting, and she was like, Kelly, you drive on the highway. And I was like, oh, God. So I'm driving, and I am driving like the speed
This is
limit,
probably
right?
Kelly's first time on the highway.
It is my first time driving on the highway, and I'm driving the speed limit. It's like a 1-lane highway, and there's trees around me. And like, if people want to go past me, I'll go over to the shoulder and let them pass me because I'm not mean like that.
That's the right thing
This
to do.
person in front of me, it's like a 65 highway, right?
Yeah.
They're going like 40, and I'm like, what? And they wouldn't go to the shoulder, and Mom and I were just livid behind that.
I hate people.
I was like, at least let me get in front of
If you know you're not going the speed limit, let people pass you.
I mean, I was going the speed limit, and I was still letting people pass me.
If you don't want to go the speed limit, I have no problem with it. Just let people pass you.
That's the only problem.
Player 3.
Player 2. Don't let Preston go more than he needs to. Because I want to go home and go to sleep. Because I'm still tired from yesterday.
Yeah. Some Leon mind
Oh, I
tricks over there.
I had Crank It Up list.
Oh, Leon, yeah.
Trying to get us.
Because Edwin, when I was playing Edwin, every time he started asking me, so, you want to go first, right? As if I was going to step up and do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm going to go second.
There were some games in the tournament where I was like, I forget who I was playing. I think it was the first round. And he picked Tron first go round. We won Tron, but then after that, it was like,
God bless, I wasted a plunge. I forgot I had
opportunity on somebody. He's like, I don't know, you pick the game. You want to go, or you go first or second, you pick. And I'm like,
I had Crank It Up
the
list.
game, you know, and he picked the game and was like, I'll go first, you know, and he kind of think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I threw him off.
On who? Who was that?
I can't remember who it was. First round that I played.
I have.
I was kicking
I
ass.
don't generally do it lately, but there was a time where I had a rash of where people. Yeah, I'll go first
Yeah.
because I knew I was like it was especially if it's a game I know I'm gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Like I've got a great chance of blowing. Not that I will, but I know I have a great chance of blowing this game up. I'm gonna go put the pressure on you. Now you got to catch me. I love doing that.
Dad, you're
I was
mean.
playing Monster Bash yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a game I would go first on.
I was going first on it.
Yeah.
And our score's going into ball 3. I had like 20 million and he had like 18 million.
I like that.
20 million, 18 million. I'm going first. Step up ball 3. And on ball 3, I fucking beat the game 450 million, dude. Grand champion. And I was like,
And Alan said that is how you play pinball.
he's walking up with 30 million, looked at me like, you know, whatever it was, 15 million, looked at me like, really?
Who were you playing?
I can't remember.
Okay, it's all right.
I wish I had 2 hair ties because I really want to put pigtails in. I only have 1.
Behind the piston
Sorry.
target.
Mystery Science Theater could be a neat pinball
Hey,
machine.
that was behind the piston targets. Like
What?
he told you. Go for the great mark.
Acting 101.
Damn it.
Holy moly, that's awesome.
Ethan, I cannot tell you how many games of Addams Family I've won in a tournament
Because of the skill shot.
by strictly making the skill shot.
That's what got me in, what was it?
Addams Family has no ball save, and if you fuck up and you haven't made your skill shot, you got no points.
Skill shot got me through in Pinburg. The person was like, how are you doing this and draining so fast? And I was like, I don't know.
Let's go!
Curveball. Oh
Okay,
my
Fire
God,
Dog, I don't
was
understand
insane.
that. But it sounds really, really like awesome, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yay!
But tell me what I'm saying yes to. I made every skill shot and Ben missed one. There you go. Skill shot 1. If you're not making your skill shots on Addams Family, you are throwing away points.
That's me.
And Alan did it at Houston
Pinburg.
and lost because of it.
I didn't lose on that.
Didn't you?
No.
Pinburg.
Where was it? Pinburg.
Yeah.
Pinburg. Alan refused to make the skill shot.
I didn't refuse to make it. I tried to make it. I just kept missing it.
It's because he did not want to use the technical way of doing it. He wanted to use feel.
Hi, I'm Alan, and I think certain things are right when they are actually wrong.
Hang it up on you, Alan. Hang it up on you.
Ow! Oh my God, that's funny.
I'm gonna come over
Ethan,
here.
help me.
On whitewater, I do the skill shot by feel.
Ah, screw it, I'll just take
Yeah, but Whitewater's different because we
What are you
own it.
talking
You
about?
know it. If you don't know
Yeah,
the
and
machine.
if you don't get it right, because you're not going to full plunge, it'll come back to you. You can find the field. You
Yeah.
got 1 shot on Adams.
Yeah, Addams Family, you don't get the ball back.
I should've.
Whitewater gives you the ball back if you miss.
Worth it to try.
You could say like me, a Cowboys fan.
Like being a Cowboys fan. He's got a new coach now, so he knows better.
Ethan,
He'll never make
You
that
replaced
dumbass
Maurice as my
mistake
bestie.
again.
Going for it, huh? I'll score of the night and
It's me.
a win.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, why not?
wee.
Powerballs too.
This is so funny with the song I'm listening to.
Almost every time we put the Powerball in, I play pretty good. Now, this last ball, I didn't do that great because I was busy trying to get the ball back, so start cranking up because I did not think about it on the plunge.
I'm sure I'll probably screw this up.
Last time my head was
I plunged the ball and realized, oh shit, I got crank it up with. Now I have no idea what the Powerball is going to do on the plunge.
Not what the steel ball does.
It's not going to do what the steel ball does, but at least I would have had a chance to start power.
Steel ball. I thought you said it's not gonna do what the skill ball does. I'm like, the skill ball?
No!
It's orange.
Safety orange.
Yep. They do make an orange pinball. Yeah.
Wait, aren't you glad you don't have any?
Yes, I am.
Damn right.
Thanks. Thanks, Metallica.
What did Metallica say?
Damn right.
That's the greatest thing about this game.
It responds.
More than any other game ever, it responds to your conversations outside of the game.
Damn right.
Like we're talking about that, and Metallica goes, "Damn right."
There's just a lot of like confirmational call-outs.
Yeah,
Like, damn right, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
That was
do the dance, Alan.
Well, it's not happening. The Sparky dance.
He can't do it till Leon lights Sparky.
He's already in Sparky.
here.
That
I'll
would
like.
have been a good time.
Hey, Alan.
When would be a good time for that?
Oh, Jack
Right
fucking
there.
Pot! Did you hear it?
I did.
Oh, I heard it.
I knew it was
Got
coming
Get
too.
in the camera.
Alan.
The greatest quote in pinball, bar none, Leon just got.
Here's Alan.
I know there's a lot of good quotes in
Say
pinball,
again.
but none of them beats that.
Hey, what's that smell?
Exactly, Ethan.
It's
Exactly.
Alan.
See it?
Maybe we should change our stream name from the Pinball Mafia to the Jack fucking Pot
Hell yeah.
Pinball Stream.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Gotta love that.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Wouldn't you like to see that announced to the Twippies?
Yeah.
Jack fucking Pot Pinball Stream.
Yeah.
Let's do something
For a
different.
slightly more limited market.
Yeah.
Enter Sandman.
Yeah, going for
and such.
Sandman.
This is my least favorite. Crank
How
it
about
up.
Beauty and the Beast?
Nice. Oh, the loops. Because of the way our Promium is set
Yes,
up,
that's the new
the
stream
loops
name.
change before you actually hit the loop switch. So it tricks you.
Okay. I met someone yesterday while I was at the.
Actually, Ethan, the
That
Astros
reminded me.
did nothing wrong.
That reminded me that we do live in the same town that Footloose was based off of. Because we live in Beaumont. I was just like, oh god.
Did you watch the video? I put it in our group chat.
I didn't watch
When and what was
From the
it?
Pat and McAfee show where they bring on a professional catcher.
Thank you for
So
the
cute.
resub. Thank you for the resub.
5
Broadway
long
one
months.
last
That's
week?
awesome.
Oh my god.
Long time no see. Geared up for Broadway Con next week.
You
Ooh,
have fun.
Kelly was just out
was
yesterday auditioning for AMDA.
Yep.
Um,
I had a really
anyway,
good time.
where'd you go? You were walking away. We were talking.
We truly
We
do
live in a society.
Where are we talking?
Yes, we were. And I was talking to you, and I said something.
Generally, that is how conversations work.
Astros, the Astros, about this catcher is a professional baseball catcher,
Uh-huh.
but he does for a living. He
How'd it go?
assumes every
Killed
team
it.
is stealing
I
his
kind of
signs.
choked my slate.
They
but
change their
if I'm gonna
signs
choke
every inning
anywhere,
to
I'm gonna
combat
choke on
it.
the slate.
If they know the other team has it, they switch their signs.
Yeah. Same thing we did in Louisville.
Damn,
Exactly.
how did that not go
It's been
in?
going on since the
No, but
the
it's,
time.
it is
And-
not
and-
the same
And
thing
I
you
want you
did
to
in
know that yes,
And,
I am watching.
there was no rule
Okay.
against what the Astros did in 2017. The rule got implemented in 2018 that you can't put a camera there. In 2017, there was no rule for that.
61,
It was only an unwritten thing. Whatever.
You'll have to do better than that.
I did it again. I did it again where I have Crank It Up lit and I plunged without.
Watch as Dad fails to do anything
I'm
correct
such
now.
an idiot.
We know, Dad. Look at that idiot doing his idiot stuff. On a scale
There
of
we
1 to 10,
go.
how
Let
idiot
the
is
sling
Dad?
do the work for me. I'm gonna do For Whom the Bell Tolls
Oh.
next time.
0.7.
What
This
makes
is now
the
my favorite question to ask people. On
I
a scale
never
of
do
1 to
for
10,
Bullets. It was always
how
go
would you
straight to
guys rate
fades
the
and
color
black.
red? I don't know. It's just an interesting question. On a scale of 1 to... Rate the color red on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. 4? Okay. The cashier yesterday gave me 10. And I was like, that is a strong opinion. She goes, my favorite color. My
Yes,
car's
I
red.
get it.
I was like, fair enough.
Thank God.
I'll give it a 7.9.
Wow.
Mom gave it an 8.
I'm okay with red. Primary color. You
Got a
need it
6
for a
again.
lot of other colors. It's pretty necessary.
Please tell me you guys did that intentionally. Thank you, Ethan. 6, 9.
Purple guy. You need red to make purple.
Purple's great.
People whose favorite color is purple scared.
Well,
Because
I
that's like-
apologize.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Okay, you're not one of the crazy purple people though. A lot of people whose their favorite color is purple. That's like their
Not one of the
entire
crazy
life.
purple people.
There's a one hype, one horn flying purple people eater.
Why, to 6'9" and something, Takashi. We are holding a singing competition on Broadway Con. People can also enter on social media. If you aren't at the con, check it out.
I'll have to tell my friend Corinne so that we can have fun with that.
Do it.
Every once in a while, I'm like, yeah, I'm a good actor. And then I realized my best friend was considered for Matilda on Broadway.
He's on ball 3. He has Sparky lit. Almost got it.
Hey, Alan, if he gets
well, there it
Sparky,
is.
do your dance.
This is it.
Do it.
I
Do it.
got it.
Damn it, that's gonna pass me up.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm waiting for Alan's dance.
The hair. Woo. Ethan, that is a strong opinion.
Details will be posted on our Instagram sometime next week. Fantastic.
Woo. My knee just popped 3 times consecutively. I'm in pain. I just realized I have to drive myself home. I was planning on getting in the car and just chilling.
Sleeping.
Yep, for those 5 minutes that it takes to get to
I
our
was about
house.
to say, your house is literally 5 minutes from here.
7 out of 10, not as good as the original. Yeah, it doesn't have the shock factor that the original had.
Good heavens. Oh, good heavens. Powerball multi-ball is insane. It is.
Hello, cardboard.
It
underscore
gets
live.
crazy.
How are you on this fine evening? The color D&D on this game is so pretty.
Rex Pinball. Is that a pro with spinners added? You bet your ass it is.
I want to go up that damn
House.
ramp.
Even
3
that.
times it rattled out of the left ramp.
Hey, Dad, come here. I want to lean on you.
What's my score?
It is roughly
Not high
110.
enough.
Damn, almost caught you. Almost caught him.
Hell yeah. Block is lit.
Powerball multi-ball is insane. Yes, it is.
Ball 2 locked.
Locked.
Yes, I guess I already told you this is a pro with spinners added. Yep.
Dad, come here. I want to lean on you. Yeah, no, I
Throw the switch.
have bad knees. I got it from him, and
Yes.
so he gets to pay the price.
She
Yeah.
inherited my bad knees. So when you pass your bad knees on to your kids, does that mean you get rid of them?
How is your
The
knee?
answer is no. You get to keep your bad knees. They just get to suffer with you.
I make my knees worse by tap dancing. We'll speed the process up a couple of years. Yeah, I know. When I was born, they
Smells like fried chicken, tastes like a pinball.
Stuck up on mine.
Yeah.
I look really funky as a child with like huge knees. But it was worth it. Tap is a fun form of dance. It's loud.
It's the only form of dance, he said.
Ah.
What means that
It means
I'm
you're officially a boomer.
If he has bad
Yeah,
knees.
you're officially a millennial. Do Rex Pinball, the software supports them, or is it running premium code? Neither. Neither is the answer to that. Our spinners are connected
Nice.
via little clips to the left and the far left and the far right stand-up targets for the guitar picks. Is an add-on mod you can buy, but it is not supported by Stern.
Back to Ray.
We like it though. It makes the game more fun. Does the mother of this child partake in pinball? The mother of this child does not partake in pinball.
No.
She supports from the distance. And
She does
still
not.
judges us at the same time because she's that type of lady and I love it.
Neither does the older sister of this child.
The older sister of this child judges me so hard all the time, but it's so much fun.
It's all because Jenna's dead, tired, and hungry. Hell.
Ethan, I never play battery. I don't think I've played battery one time in my life.
I've gone to cranking up like one time in my life. We are renting out Modern Pinball next week for the team, and I finally talked to my mom when he's coming, and I'm so freaking excited. That's so much fun. You have a good time with it.
Yeah, no.
Preston, play better.
Did you double it? But with
No, I didn't.
Nope.
He's at 200 million. I don't think
Powered by
I feel.
Powerball.
I don't know. I'd have to go look it up. I feel confident that I've never gotten 200 million on this game.
Yeah. Lauren, are you up in New York? Because if so, that sounds fun. Cold, but fun.
Seek and Destroy, the mode you never want to get in Metallica.
I like songs.
By getting Seek and Destroy,
Less.
you lessen your chances of getting to the next Crank It Up.
Yeah. We live
Great.
not close to New York whatsoever, so I envy you.
In the Philly area. So, assuming that all of us get into Pinburg again, which we keep getting lucky enough to do, you have to look us up the next Pinburg if you're going.
Listen, if only one of us got into Pinburg, the rest of us would just show up to hype them up. We're extra. Preston, can you drain, please? I'm really tired. And no one's beating you.
You ever been to Pinburg? In my opinion, it is the best tournament ever put on.
Pinburg is the best.
Definitely the best run one.
It's so efficient. Pinburg is the most efficient place I've ever been.
And you're playing against
The best people.
the Monkla Hype Squad, would be legendary.
Listen, you just gotta pay us some money and we'll hype you up wherever you go. Maybe not wherever you go. Wherever you go, pinball wise.
It is the 1,000 people who show up might not technically be ranked in the top 1,000 in the world, but
Nice job.
So like, if you're going to Pinburg, you know how to play pinball.
there's nobody that goes to Pinburg that sucks. You do not spend that kind of time and that kind of money
If
because you suck.
I once was in a bank at Pittsburgh where I was the only person from the United States.
You were playing against 1,000 of some of the best people in the world, and it is fun. And
Listen, the people there are super nice. They'll be. You don't get scared of anyone.
No!
There. Like
I needed
sure,
that.
You get scared of their scores, but like not to a point of being too nervous to play.
No, I had a blast. Last year
No
was my
matter
first
what,
year,
you're
and I had a
going to
blast.
have
it's a
fun.
lot of fun,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
mean, I didn't, I wasn't worried. I didn't, because I didn't know
Were
who
you
half the
at
players were
Pittsburgh
anyway. I
and
was
we
just a
didn't
bucket
know?
man. Y'all don't know who I am.
No, I was
Yeah, I know I can
one
play.
away from
Hey,
into
it's
the
the Preston
line.
gift. It's the Preston gift.
Oh, the Preston gift. I love it.
What?
The gift with Preston going.
Oh.
Ah!
Someone must have donated $1.
It was Goran.
Yeah,
it was
Goran.
my favorite Broadway boy.
I like it.
Damn, I had all Crank It Ups done.
I saw that.
I
saw you collecting
was
them, like, I
on
knew
my
Yes.
way. I was 3 items away from into the line.
What you're saying about very little separating
Oh
them,
yeah, hold on.
you might have I forget what the point totals are. Maybe you might, everybody in B might have 35 points, and everybody in C has 34. It's such a crazy close race.
Metallica, it's grand.
That's insane. 323.
Come on. Come on.
My
Pittsburgh,
dad
you
was
for the love of God,
997
please.
of 999 last year. Wow.
Thank you.
Ethan, about 2 years ago, I was 1001. I've gotten better since then, but I don't play in as much stuff as I used to. So now I sit around 2,000 to 2,500, depending on what I'm doing in a year. I was so excited because I was at 1,001. I went and played in the tournament. I went, these points are gonna push me over 1,000. I'm gonna be, and I fell because there were so many new people coming in. There were so many people coming in, and so many new tournaments coming. I actually fell in points, and I never got to that point again because I just don't get to play like I love where pinball has gotten.
That's why I was not gonna stop. I was like, no, get this.
I figured you were close.
Yeah.
That's crazy little bastard.
I just can't get to the tournaments.
I knew I'd see you do at least 2 Crank It Ups. Just one, yeah.
And I had my grade for I've never played the new Into the Line since Line Fixer.
Oh, at Pinburg. Got it. Sorry, I thought you were talking about In the World. Then that was last place, wasn't it? Wasn't there 1,000 people?
Who was 997?
His dad. Yeah, that's not an
He beat 3
enviable
people.
spot.
He beat 3 of the best pinball players in the world. Give him a pat on the...
I know I didn't win, but I didn't lose that bad.
Enter your initials.
And I played
Whoop.
almost the entire song of I'm Still Standing, and I'm proud of myself.
I thought you were going to end it. I was going to laugh.
Almost did.
Dude,
27, 9, 20, 330.
That
Got it.
is sick.
Oh, 2-player game.
You moved. Why'd you move?
So I get 47 million or 49 million, and I don't even barely. I come in 4th.
Yay, Ethan!
Now I get 110 million,
Ah, yeah.
and I might.
Second so far.
Yeah, right now I'm 2nd, but there's a good chance with Alan playing that I'll come in 3rd with 110.
I just look on the ground, and Jenna just goes,
You just broke a top 1,000 in the world. Congratulations. Like I said, I used to sit right there. It was sweet.
Yes.
When you don't get to play in a lot of tournaments, you just slowly fall down.
As of yesterday, I was 110. Probably haven't gone up any since then.
Yeah, you will go up. You won Louisiana again. You might break top 100.
Oh, I'm gonna lose. I already know it.
I don't think I'll break that, but we'll see.
Dad's only in 2.
We'll see.
You might win in the state championship.
I'm still 110.
I'm sure those results aren't posted yet.
I know. I wasn't looking for the results.
Neat.
Hi there, dirty toad.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it
do.
didn't work out so great, but it looked cool.
Did they go on top of the grave?
Yeah.
Jenny, your phone is on the ground, my dude.
Top 1,000 is no small feat.
Ethan, the first time you came to our tournament, and the only time you came to our tournament, I guess, so to speak.
Ethan, you should.
I knew right then and there you were a good player.
Ethan, you should come to our next tournament because it's gonna be really close to my birthday. We can have a birthday party and it's gonna be great.
I still gotta go take her to get something to eat.
I'm really tired and I'm kind of delirious. I got to drive myself home too.
Powerball payoff makes us run late.
Yeah.
We should have started.
You might be A restricted at Pinball.
That would have meant we
Yep.
just played one game
You
of
are?
Metallica and went straight to Powerball playoff.
Yeah,
Okay.
but on trivia night,
If not,
all
I'm
we gotta do
close
is
to it.
long play.
Look at
games.
us.
I'm at least B restricted.
I think you have to be top 100 to be A restricted.
Maybe I should just try to stay right under that.
Yeah.
Not that B is any easier than A.
Yeah.
Realistically, at
I'm
Pinburg,
literally so tired.
I mean, it doesn't have Keith Owen in it.
I was literally like, the only difference is there's no
You don't play
Owen.
Keith and you don't play Colin.
Colin or the.
You don't play.
Give me some water.
Yeah. I mean, but other than
The
that,
water burger or Taco
You're only missing a couple of people.
I'm missing a ton of people. But
I mean, like, that are big names. I
I'm
guess.
missing a ton of people that are big
Once
names.
again, there's no easy.
I don't know
divisions
any
in Pinball.
names.
There's no such thing as an easy division.
Amazing.
Hey, you know what's the fun place at Pembroke? E. I had a great time. Let me tell you that much.
Kelly was doing so good. She was beating all of us.
Every single one.
And then
There it is.
And then we came back from lunch. And then I
Collapsed.
sucked.
You were well in A division at one point.
Yeah, she was. Kelly was
Near
way
the end.
into A.
She was crushing it. And then just had
And then
one
I ate
round
food.
that was like a 2 or a 0 or something.
I ate food and my
No,
body
stop.
went, nah, we're not playing pinball anymore.
Yeah.
But honestly, the food was good, so it was worth it.
Well, in Pinburg, you get matched up with like players. She was matched up with A division players. And
Oh no,
Well, I'm ready for scores.
I no, it was house ball after house ball after house ball after house ball.
Leon, looks like I held up with second place. Yeah.
Okay, it's Preston. Dennis.
I feel that.
Leon. Kelly.
Hi.
Alan Jenna.
Goran donated $1 to be my hype squad.
All right. Those, including the best part of the night score, is the final score of the night. We want to thank you guys so much for coming out, watching trivia. If you didn't watch trivia, this is going to be a video on Twitch for a while. Then it's going to YouTube within about a week. So go ahead and watch it when it's a video. Go back to the beginning, watch through trivia, see kind of what your score would be. Let us know. Other than that, I think that's gonna do it.
Hey.
Next week we're not gonna have trivia next week.
We're gonna do our
but we're
usual
gonna
rotation
we're gonna
thing.
do a 3-game night. It's gonna be great. You should show up. It would be awesome if
Hey.
you
We have a
did.
guest trivia master
In
if
2
everything
weeks.
holds up for February 3rd.
Okay. Sounds
I
good.
have an announcement.
What's that?
What
Kelly?
could
What's
that
that?
be?
If you guys love pinball, we
We
love